got us on already.
Will we have less outside in our mix?
Yeah. Who the hell is doing Journey right now, man?
What are we doing? Oh, cool. Oh, yeah.
Call me black. Some broken hearts in A. What you got first? Some broken hearts. What is it? Some broken hearts.
Some
A. Aboriginal.
Yep, whenever. About right there.
Simon. Jeez. Coffee black, cigarette. Start this day like all the rest. First thing every morning that I do is start missing you. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Rendezvous in the night, willing woman to hold me tight. In the middle of love's embrace, I see your face. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Some Spice Girls to get started with. Is our live feed on? Oh, is it upstairs or in here? I didn't know if our live feed was on or if it was upstairs. Okay, cool. Welcome in, guys. Good to see you all. We've been saving seats for you all morning. Y'all are late. But you're still here early enough to get started early enough to drink all day. You know, you can't drink all day if you don't start drinking early in the morning. So we're glad to have you with us. Let's do Where the Lonely Go in A. Going Where the Lonely Go. We're only playing 90s rock today, so I hope that doesn't upset you. That's what everybody else seems to be playing. where the lonely go. Looking up things to do. Not running in all directions trying to find you. I'm just rolling with the flow. I'm going where the lonely go. I've got to keep going. I can't lay down. Sleep won't hardly come when there's loneliness all around. I've got to keep going, traveling down this lonesome road. I'm just rolling with the flow. I'm going where the lonely go. I've got to keep going, can't lay down, where sleep won't hardly come, when there's loneliness all around. I've got to keep going, traveling down this lonesome road. I'm just rolling with the flow, going where the lonely go. I'm going where the lonely go. Thank you. Some Merle Haggard music. Yeah, welcome into AJ's Good Time Bar. It's going to be a good time today because tequila's undefeated, I always say, ladies and gentlemen. If you're wondering, how does that guy keep doing this? How do you show up every day and put on a show for people? And I say tequila is undefeated. Tom Killen's undefeated too, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, he's undefeated. A legend in his own mind and in my ex-wife's bedroom. Isn't that right, Tom? He's like, yeah, absolutely. Uh-oh, we had something happen here. We got a request.
The wrong feed up here, I think.
We do, but they said it's on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we have a request on the MySet app.
Interesting.
$20 for Carolyn right here. We're going to have to do that one for sure. Some Alan Jackson. It'd be a damn shame if we came to Alan Jackson's bar and didn't play any of his music, you know. Yeah. I know, Tom, I look around all the time like, where am I? I'm glad to be anywhere at this point, but I'm really grateful to be here on a Sunday morning coming down right here at AJ. Yeah, we got that one. Let's do it. You guys at the bar, where are y'all from? Akron, Ohio. Home of the Zips. Yeah, yeah. Well, welcome to Nashville. Have you been here before? Well, good. Somebody has to, I guess. No, it's a hell of a place, isn't it? Yeah. Have you been to AJ's before? Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. You know, I heard they have the best Bloody Mary in America here. But if you're thirsty enough, they're always the best one you get, Tom. I'll tell you what. Don't rock the jukebox. I wanna hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. Before you drop that quarter, keep one thing in mind. You got a heart-broke hillbilly standing here in line. I've been down and lonely since my baby left. Before you spend your money, baby, could I make one request? Don't rock the jukebox. I wanna hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready on Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. Ain't got nothing against the rock and roll, but when your heart's been broken, you need a song that's slow. There ain't nothing like a steel guitar to drown a memory. Before you punch that number, babe, play a song for me. But don't rock the jukebox. I wanna hear George Jones, 'cause my heart ain't ready for your Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. And don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. Alan Jackson, big old request came through on the MySet app. MySet, yeah, thank you. It wasn't you guys requested that one, was it? Well, that's cool. We don't have a set list. I don't believe in them. I'd hate this if I had to do the same songs over and over. So we usually rely on the crowd, whether they be watching online on the Facebook machine or whether they're here hanging out right there, or if the other day somebody tipped us through the window and to hear a song, didn't they, Mark? Were you here on that one? That was you, right? Yeah. Somebody tipped us through the window to hear a song. Yep. And we'll take it however. Good morning, young man. I can't believe they let you walk around down here. But if do you guys have a favorite artist, favorite song, or anything, you let us know. Here's one Alan Jackson cut, and it's Pride Month after all, Tom. You know that, right? It's Pride Month. Charlie Pride's got his own month now. I'll tell you what, I couldn't believe it. Finally, country music legends are getting their just due. But yeah, here's one by the great Charlie Pride that Alan Jackson had a phenomenal cut with. It's called Kiss an Angle. Yep. Come on in, we're saving seats for y'all. Get on in here, yeah. You're gonna hear, just wait to see how bad I am. Am I bad or worse? Yeah, well, it depends how much you're drinking. got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and you love her like a devil when you get back home. Now people may try to guess secrets of my happiness, but some of them will never learn. It's just a simple thing. Now the secret I'm speaking of is a woman and her man in love, and the answer is in this song that I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and you love her like a devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning, let her know you think about her when you're gone. You kiss an angel good morning and you love her like a devil when you get back home. Ooh, that's right. Good morning, angels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So speaking of angels, that's Alyssa behind the bar. She's a honky-tonkin' angel. And the difference in the honky-tonk angels and the other kind is they both have halos, but hers is held up by horns. That's the truth. But she does a good job, y'all, for real. So I had forgotten her name when I walked in. I said, listen, you're going to be mad at me, but I forgot your name. And it's Alyssa with an A, correct? So now none of us will forget it, right? We're going to be very nice to her. I'm already on her bad side today. Somebody said she didn't have a bad side. I said, well, I saw it this morning. She was already mad at me, Tom. Mad at her? No, not really. I talked to both of them today. Yeah, I did. 7:30 this morning getting phone calls, man. Tom called me this morning. That's the legend Tom Killen right there, ladies and gentlemen. He played with George Jones for 30 years, and now he gets to play with me. It goes to show you that dreams can come true if you just keep working at it. But a nightmare is still considered a dream, I'll tell you. But Tom called me this morning just to make sure, you know, I was still working, still on the up and up, not incarcerated or something, make sure we had a gig this morning. And I sounded like Oscar the Grouch when I answered the phone. When I answered the phone, he goes, you okay? I was like, I don't think so, man. Try to see if I can get my voice going today. Well, let's do some Mighty Merle Haggard music. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. You're allowed to sit down. You can stand if you want. It's either one. Good to see you. Welcome to AJ's. Here we go. some Justin Bieber music. I mean, Merle Haggard, sorry, I get them confused. Well, welcome into AJ's this morning. I know we have Akron area of Ohio here. What about you guys over here? Where's everybody from? West by God, Virginia. Yeah, that's the mountain state, and they're wild and wonderful up there. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, almost. And what about you guys over yonder? Texas. You know, Tom, you can always tell a Texan. You just can't tell them much, can you, buddy? Well, Texas is in the house. Good to see you. Where are you guys from? Don't you know you betcha. Get on in here, Minnesota. We're having fun today. Yeah, I started drinking at about 7 a.m. Yep. Literally 7 a.m. 20 years ago. 20 years ago. And I haven't stopped, you know. Yeah, I'll tell you what now. I was home last night by midnight. I don't know whose home it was, Tom, but I was there. I was there. Yeah, I made it somewhere. But welcome in if you're just getting here, guys. We're playing until about 1:45 this afternoon. If you got a song you want to hear, you let us know. If you're curious what kind of music we play don't just play old country. We also play older country. So if there's something you want to hear, you make sure and holler at us. If you're wondering what it is, you can always find it on the MySet app. If you see a QR code down on the table or anything, you can scan that. That'll actually pull up our set list, what we can play for you. And you can suggest songs from there, and you can tip the band from there. You can also support live music by throwing love in this tip jug right here, the old-fashioned way. We take it either which way we can get it. But welcome in. Let's have a good time. George Jones? All right, let's do some George Jones. Tom? I usually don't let people just yell at me and then do what they say, but I'm in a good mood today, and I do really like Tom Killen, and George Jones played with you for 30 years. He fronted your band for 30 years is what happened. Don't y'all know that's it? When you got a pedal steel player, you're just fronting his band, you know. And let's do it. Let's do some White Lightning. Huh? 1956, is that right, Tom? 1956. This is a rock and roll song. And all the back in the hills, lived my old pappy and he had him a stick. He threw white lightning till the sun went down, and he filled him a jug and he'd pass it around. Mighty, mighty pleased, the pappy's corn squeezing. White lightning. Face turned blue. My lungs please, the pappy's corn squeezing. Ooh, son, white lightning. Yeah, the teeming revenues too were searching for his place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking. Ooh, white lightning. Try some of the power stuff. He took one slug and then drank it on down, and I heard him moaning as he hit the ground. Mighty, mighty pleasing, your pappy's corn squeezing. Ooh, white lightning. Yeah, the teeming revenues too were searching for his place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking. Oh, so George Jones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we got 5, 6 claps on that one, Jason. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah. Almost me as Maxwell. Okay. So now we're open for requests. If anybody has something they want to hear, a song on your heart, a song on your mind, come on in. We're saving seats for all the good folks out there. You come on in here. It's air conditioned. Yeah, got fancy air conditioning. We're having a good time one way or another today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Well, if you're just joining us, this is AJ's Good Time Bar, and so you're not allowed to have a bad time bar. You know that wouldn't stay in business very long.
What are we doing?
A long time forgotten dreams I just fell by the way. Good life he promised ain't what she's living today. But she never complains of the bad times or the bad things he's done, Lord. Just talks about the good times they've had and the good times to come. And she's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time and man. Loves him in spite of those ways she don't understand. Their teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. A good-hearted woman loving that good time and man. He likes the bright lights and nightlife and good time and friends. And when the party's all over, she'll welcome him back home again, one way or another. I know she don't understand him, but she'll do the best that she can. Be a good-hearted woman too that do no good, good time and man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time and man. Yeah. And she loves me in spite of my wicked ways that she don't understand. Their teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. Good-hearted woman loving that good time and man. Well, she's a good-hearted woman and loving that a good time and man. Ooh, that's right. Yeah, thank you very much. One of my favorite Celine Dion songs right there. Really, I mean, Waylon and Willie, you know. What do y'all think about this band so far? I mean, for morning, I'm surprised Tom's up. Tom's a farmer, and so this is a late start. He said, "I get more done by 10 a.m. than you do all day, boy." And I said, "Just because you're dating 3 of my ex-wives, that means you put up with a lot. Doesn't mean you're getting anything done. No, they're getting something done." But yeah, he literally does. But Tom's a farmer. He's got the largest corn farm in the state of Kentucky. He doesn't really, but that makes for a great story. It really does. He grows sweet corn. What else do you grow up there, Tom? He grows everything. Hemp. He's got that hydroponics thing going in the backyard. You're doing pretty good with that these days. He's got that medicinal sweet corn he's growing. Oh man, it's early, but it's not too early for tequila. I've always said, if you're wondering how you're gonna get through the day, tequila is undefeated. And there's tequila in this. Let's all have a drink together. If you got a drink, raise your drink. If you can't raise your drink, then raise your standards, okay? On the count of three, everybody holler, yeehaw, and then swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler. Yeehaw, and swallow. That's pretty good for a morning yeehaw. All right, now I talked to my mama this morning, and she said, whatever you do, just realize I'm proud of you. And I was like, thanks, Mom. And she realized, she said, oh, never mind, I meant to call your brother, hung up on me. Can you believe that, Tom? Can you believe that? So let's do one for all the mamas out there, mamas and the Chars. She does love this song. It is called Mama Tried. It's a mighty Merle Haggard right here. First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried. A one and only rebel child from a family meek and mild. My mama seen to know what lay in store. In spite of all my Baptist learning, to the bad I kept on turning till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole, and no one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but a clean 99. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Yeah. Well, dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mama heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, and wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole, and no one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but a clean 99. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Now I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole, and no one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but a clean 99. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Now that leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Yeah. Thank you very much. The great, mighty Merle Haggard right there. My mom, though, for real, she says, that song always makes me think of you. And I'm like, why? I mean, that's a sad song. How bad do you think my life is? Turned 21 in prison, and it's like, just basically saying, I'm a good mom and you're a terrible son. It's basically what she's saying to me. And I know she means it in a nice way, but, you know, she needs to say that a little different sometimes, Cliff, you know? Mama does know best, I'll tell you. She'll call me, and I don't know sometimes if she's trying to compliment me or fuss at me. And then I realized mamas can do both. They can do whatever they want to do with it. But welcome in. And we sing songs about daddies too. But whatever you guys want to hear, you let us know. If we can't do it the right way, I am living proof that we will do it wrong just for you guys. Yeah. Now, we've only had one request all day, and like I tell people, I don't use a set list, you know, so it's up to you guys, really, what you want to hear. Come on in, folks. Well, that's a $3 million song. I mean, not for me, but I'm sure Johnny made at least $3 million. Yeah, he had to buy that song. Yeah, people don't know that. We can do that. Give us just a second. overflows. That poor girl. Yes, I'm a rambling man. Don't fall in love with any old rambling man. You better move away. You're standing too close to the flame. Once I'm this with your mind, your little heart won't be the same. I'm a rambling man. Don't fall in love with any old rambling man. Well, up in Chicago, I was known as quite a boy. Well, down in Alabama, they call me the man of joy. And they still do, and the boogity boo, 'cause I'm a rambling man. Don't fall in love with any old rambling man. You better move away. You're standing too close to the flame. Once I mess with your mind, your little heart won't be the same. I'm a rambling man. Don't fall in love with any old rambling man. Yes, I'm a rambling man. Don't give your heart to any old rambling man. Waylon Jennings. Yeah, who wanted to hear Johnny Cash? They're in the back. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Jason, do we know any Johnny Cash? Do we know any Johnny Cash? Yeah, we can do it from Folsom Prison. Now I got to tell you guys, we can. There's a difference in a song suggestion, a song request, and a damn demand. And here's how it goes. A suggestion is when somebody's like, "Hey, Hillbilly, won't you play some Johnny Cash or some Justin Bieber?" That's a suggestion. And a request is when you tip the band, and if we can do it, we do it. And a demand is a $20 bill or $100 bill or $1,000 bill. Tom, we take, those. But don't do Apple Pay. But there's a lot of ways. If you scan the QR code on the table there, you can find a way to tip us there. And we also take Venmo, and we accept cold hard cash right here. But speaking of cash, let's do some Johnny Cash. They asked for it, we can do it. I just like to remind people that we almost make an honest living out of a tip jug. So let's do it though.
We're doing Folsom. Okay. Tom Killen's favorite.
We're doing a bunch of solos.
Yeah, bunch of steel solos.
I hear that train coming, rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, 'cause I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time is dragging on. And that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. Well, those people keep a moving. Well, that's what tortures me. If they freed me from this prison and that railroad train were mine, I bet I'd move it all a little further down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. But I'd let the lonesome whistle all my blues away. So Johnny Cash by request. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, Jason, I got some bad news for you, buddy. You didn't bring your fiddle with you, did you? Well, buddy, I don't know what to tell you. He didn't bring his fiddle, but we do have Tom Killen with a cheese slicer and a steel guitar. We're gonna have to figure out. We had a request come through my set for some Amarillo by Morning. Without a fiddle, can you all play this song? I don't know, Tom. That's Tom Killen, ladies and gentlemen. And you don't know this, but he's a legend in his own mind in my ex-wife's bedroom. I'll tell you what, he is also a hell of a pedal steel player. Played with George Jones for 30 years. He didn't like play on stage with him. He just sat outside his house and played for him. Yeah, no, he toured with George Jones for 30 years. I think that's pretty damn awesome. And he lived to tell about it. So that's pretty good. And we're going to do it, though. It's going to feature Jason Chance and Mr. Tom Killen. Since we don't have a fiddle, I think you're going to like it. Some Amarillo by Morning. Our first George Strait song of the day, some rodeo cowboy music.
Sing it in German.
Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. Thank you, guys. When that sun is high in the Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. My wife became Tom Killen's girlfriend somewhere along the way. I'll be looking for aid when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be. Welcome into AJ's, guys. Make some noise for this band up here. Mr. Tom Killen on the pedal steel. What do y'all think about this band up here? Somebody give me a yeehaw. Now, everybody except the baby, give me a hell yeah. Now, somebody give me a shot of tequila. I'm going to need that. Tom, I'm going to the jungle today with or without you, buddy. Yeah, well, we'll see about that. You do, huh? We don't give Tom a microphone because the last time Tom spoke on a microphone, he started dating my ex-wife, took her right from me. And we've been close ever since, Tom. Thank you for that, buddy. I'm glad one of us is doing better now. I'm going to say who. Where are you guys from? Ohio. Y'all almost said that at the exact same time. You know, it's when you're completing each other's sentences and stuff, that's pretty good. Good place to be. Ohio, do y'all have a favorite artist, favorite song? You know, maybe some like CNC Music Factory or, you know. Who?
Tupac.
I couldn't hear him. Oh, Tyler Childers. Yeah, man, we can do some Tyler Childers. Give us just a second on that. I don't know if my voice is awake yet. And no matter where you're from, we want to make sure we're playing your favorite songs. We can do that. Let's do some Tyler Childers music. Uh-oh. I like to see the babies in the honky-tonk. I'll tell you why. Because if you don't get them honky-tonking and drinking pretty heavily, by the time they're in elementary school, they're going to struggle really bad in middle school. And so, you know, it's all right to get them ahead of the curve. All right, let's do this one. Let's do some Tyler Childers music. All right, let's do this one here. It's called Feathered Indians. Tyler Childers. If you don't know Tyler Childers, he is a great writer, great singer, performer out of Eastern Kentucky. Well, my buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thigh. There are little feathered Indians where we tussle through the night. If I'd known she was religious, hey, I wouldn't have came stone to the house of such an angel too messed up to get back home. Just hold you tonight. Well, my heart is sweating bullets from a circle that has raised like a little feather Tyler Childers for our folks from Ohio right there. How you guys doing? Where y'all from? Are y'all just making up states now? Texas, Alabama, Austin, yeah. Travis County. Yeah, good to see you guys. You know, that's the capital of Lone Star State. That's the only state that can fly its flag at the same height as the federal flag. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And it is the Capitol building in Austin is an exact replica of D.C., except it's bigger. That's right, because Texas. You know, because Texas, and that's why. So all of y'all are from Austin, no? Well, welcome to Nashville. You know, welcome to Nashville. You're from Alabama, you say. What'd y'all do? Pick her up out here? Yeah, she just found the cool people and started hanging out with them. Is that what it was? Well, guys, you're allowed to come on in, hell, but you know, I like you get the kids honking. It's fine. We got other youngins in here. Let's do a song for Texas. Guys, Ohio, thank you for tipping the band. That young man came up here, slam dunk, shack attack. I'm loving that tip jug. Thank you so much for that. Let's do another George Strait number. Tom, you know all about my exes. You know them all biblically. Look at it, just smiling. Let's do it. It's called All My Exes Live Somewhere or Another.
Texas is a place I'd dearly love to be, but all my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Rosanna's down in Texarkana, wanting me to push her broom. Sweet Arlene's in Abilene, she forgot I hung the moon. And Allison's in Galveston, somehow lost her sanity. And Dimples, who now lives in Temple's got the law looking for me. All my exes live in Texas. Texas is a place I dearly love to be. See, guys, but all my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. To mind another time where I wore my welcome pin with transcendental meditation. I go there each night, but I always come back to myself long before daylight. All my exes live in Texas. Texas is a place I dearly love to be, but all my exes live in Texas, and therefore I reside in Tennessee. Some folks think I'm hiding. It's been rumored that I've died, but I'm alive and well in Tennessee. Oh, jazz hands, jazz hands. I don't know why it works. Yeah. And George Strait. We love all the Georges. George Strait, George Jones, George Jefferson, George Dickel, George Washington,
George Clinton, that's right, yeah. Not King George III, though. We left them a long time ago. Yeah. Well, welcome in. If you're just joining us, or if you're just watching online, we're grateful to have you. If there's anything we can play for you, you let us know. We don't use a set list because I just don't like doing that. But if you do have a song request, you make sure and let us know. Now, I haven't had enough tequila yet today, so I'm about to do a tequila. And that doesn't mean you guys have to do tequila, but you probably should. I mean, that goes ahead. From there, you just coast through the day. Right, it's undefeated. It's never lost. It's always done the job, you know. That's what this song's about. I drank some tequila last night at my gig and after my gig. And I'm just looking to get my next one now, you know.
Hair of the dog.
Last night we had a hell-raising time, nipping on tequila, sucking on lime. Sunlight chased the good times away, and good morning would have been the wrong thing to say. This pounding in the top of my head, you didn't leave a minute too soon. I can't say we've had a good morning, but babe, it's been a great afternoon. Well, you nursed me through the morning while I was really down. Then a rowdy afternooner got me up and around. Yes, last night we had one hill-raising time, but the day won't be forgotten too soon. I can't say we've had a good morning, but girl, it's been a great afternoon. Yeah. Good morning, but babe, it's been a great afternoon. Oh, the mighty Merle Haggard right there. Thank you.
I thought you were gonna tag it, so.
We talked about this.
Yeah, everybody does, but it's not actually.
Yeah, I know it.
Oh, hey, how's it going? I love to photobomb myself sometimes. Yeah. Guys, welcome in. If you're just joining us, welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar and Grill. The grill's not operational yet, but it will be one day, I think. I don't know. It sounds like it should be. Now, we have Alyssa behind the bar. I think she's back there. I can't really. Yeah, I can't. These lights, you know, they kind of blind me. And Alyssa, if you get a second, will you just throw a shot of tequila at me? And some of it will surely get where it needs to go. But welcome in to AJ's. If there's a song you want to hear, you let us know. If we can't do it right, we'll do it wrong, just to prove a point. I'm trying to just ease into this. And if you're watching on, oh, wait a second. I just got a notification. Okay. Well. All All right, we're going to do this one. Some Waylon Jennings music. It was his last #1 hit that he had in 1986. It's called The Rose in Paradise. Oh, thank you.
Flower for the taking, her beauty cut just like a knife. He was a banker for making, and he swore he'd love her all his life. Bought her a mansion on the mountain with a formal garden and a lot of land. But paradise became her prison. That Georgia banker was a jealous man. Every time he talks about her, you can see the fire in his eyes. And he'd say, well, I would walk through hell on Sunday to give my rose in paradise. Hired a man to tend the garden, keep an eye on her while he was gone. Some say they ran away together, and some say that gardener lived alone. Now the banker is an old man, and mansion's crumbling down. Well, he sits all day and he stares at the garden, and not a trace of her was ever found. Every time he talks about her, you can see the fire in his eyes. And he'd say, well, I would walk through hell on Sunday to keep my rose in paradise. Let's kick it around. Beauty cuts just like a knife. Some say it even grows in the wintertime and blooms in the dead of a night. Make some noise for this band up here. Some Waylon Jennings music. What do y'all think about them? I think they're pretty damn good looking, if you ask me. Yeah. So I got to tell y'all about this band a little bit. It's the first time we've ever played together, and it's a true story. We've all played with one another at some time or another, but it's the first time we've ever been on stage in this lineup. And Cliff, I haven't played with you in probably 4 years or more. At least probably 5 years. I think it was my first ever band gig
that I did in Nashville. Cliff was there, and he scared me to death. I say this because I can't remember if it was Cliff or Leon, but it was that same kind of Tootsie's Maine kind of a thing where they send all the people that are lost in this town. And he was there, and he sings, and he's going to put that harmony where it goes, and I didn't even know even the ballpark, and I just wanted to quit and walk away. I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. Then I had to develop a comedy routine, Tom, in order to glance the blows off of that. But that's been at least 5 years ago. I was just starting out, and I'm glad to have him with me. That's my friend, Mr. Cliff Canterbury, right there, and does a great job. And over here is Tom Killen, and I'm tired of saying your name already, Tom, but he plays the pedal steel guitar. And I'll tell you what, anytime you have a pedal steel guitar, you're fronting his band. That's what I always say, because they steal all the attention and take all the girls home after the gig. That's it. And back here we have Florida man, Mr. Mark Mazza on the drums, and he's drinking Jack Daniels on the rocks. That's what he drinks until it drinks him back. And we're grateful to be here. And this is my friend, Mr. Jason Chance, and he said, can you please do a Glenn Campbell song just to see if you have the ability to get through it? And I said, you know, Jason, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's do it right here, Jason. It's called The Wichita Alignment. It's one of my favorite songs of all time, and by the great Glenn Campbell, written by Jimmy Webb. Let's do it.
Yep. We'll end on D. After the thing.
End on E?
D. Do a little back and forth.
I am a lineman for the county. I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wire. I can hear you through the wine and the Wichita line. He's still on the line. I know I need a vacation, but it don't look like rain. If it snows, the stretch down south won't never stand a strain. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman, he's still on the line. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita line, he's still on the line. The great Glenn Campbell. That's right. Awesome stuff. I'll tell you, this band is so damn good. I love playing with these guys. They do such a good job. And guys,
We don't have any requests on here right now, but you got something you want to hear out there, you let us know.
Y'all, I just remembered something. Today is Rooster Brown's birthday. We have to do something for that.
Hey, no, man. Thank you. Every day is like a birthday when you drink as much as I do.
Turning 21 yet again.
Yeah,
right?
turning 21 yet again, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I keep turning 21, or at least acting like I do, Tom. Yeah. Well, let's have a drink together for my birthday. That's the way I do it. We'll either have them together or separately, and let's do it together. Let's all raise our drinks up high, even if you ain't high. Raise your drinks anyway. On the count of three, everybody holler, yeehaw, then swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler, and swaller. Love you, mean it, y'all. Cheers. Yeah. I gotta tell you, it takes me 2 or 3 drinks just to get into character. And it takes me 4 or 5 more just to fall out of character, you know. Welcome in. Let's do some. Oh, what's it? I keep getting the same notification. Oh, here it is. All right. It wasn't showing me what was coming up, man. So I'm looking at. If people wonder what is he looking at on his phone, we got a $20 bill through the MySet app, so it's a digital bill for some. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Gene Watson song called Farewell Party. That's easy to sing. Very easy. We can do it, though. We can do it. This goes out to Randy Ford. Randy, thank you, buddy. So this one right here is really a very difficult song to sing. Gene Watson, in my mind, is one of the greatest country vocalists of all time. And this song is a beautifully sad song. This is the saddest song you're going to hear today. This is sadder than He Stopped Loving Her Today, in my mind. This is the saddest song. This and Chiseled in Stone are probably the saddest songs that I know. We don't mod on this.
We're gonna keep it in E.
Did we do it in E last time, or did we do D?
We can just do it in D.
I think we did it there.
We can do it in D.
All right, thank you, Randy, for tipping the band through the MySet app. And we have to look this one up. I want to get it right for you. The saddest song I know, for real. This is the saddest song. Yeah. We did it in D. We did it in D the other day.
Yeah, 3, 1, 2, 3.
All right, here it is, guys. Some Gene Watson. Thank you, Randy. Saddest song ever. I like to set it up. That way you don't, when you start crying, you know. I cry every time I do this.
When the last breath of life is gone from my body and my lips are as cold as the sea, when my friends gather round for my farewell party, won't you pretend that you love me? There'll be flowers from those who cry when I'm gone and leave you in this old world all alone. I know that you'll have fun at my farewell party. I know you'll be glad when I'm gone. for wanting to keep you till my life on this whole world is through. You'll be free at the end of my farewell party, but I'll go away loving you. There'll be flowers from those who cry when I'm gone and leave you in this old world all alone. I know that you'll have fun at my farewell party. I know you'll be glad when I'm gone. Yes, I know you'll be glad when I'm gone. The great Gene Watson. Alan Jackson had a great cut of that as well. Thank you. We had a big old request for that one on the MySet app. Thank you for that. That went out to Randy. We appreciate that very much. And that's not a song I would volunteer to do, as sad as it is and hard as it is for me to do. But thank you. We're not here to play my favorite songs. We're going to play your favorite songs. So if you have a request, keep those requests coming, ladies and gentlemen. And it is now officially afternoon. So there's no more excuses to not be drinking, you know, in my mind. I've been looking for reasons to quit, and I haven't found a single one in a while. Yeah, we do need a drink sponsor, you know, Jason. A drink sponsor is what we call when a honky-tonk miracle takes place, and that is when we get a honky-tonk hero feeling a little bit sorry for us. Say, if those guys had a drink, they'd probably loosen up a little bit. They'd probably have fun up there. And what they do is they tell that honky-tonk angel back behind the bar, and she'll bring up a round of drinks, and that in turn is called a honky-tonk miracle. Tom, you better tune that thing. We're going to do some Vern Gosdin music. Anybody still like Vern Gosdin? I hope so. This is that new rock and roll sound the kids are crazy about. This song's from 1988. It's called Set 'Em Up, Joe. All right, let's see. All right, let's do it. Featuring Mr. Tom Killen on the pedal steel guitar, y'all. I know you love him already, don't you? My ex-wives do. You will before the end of the show. Let's do it. They've got a vintage Victrola 1951. It's filled with all my favorite records that I grew up on. They got old Hank and Lefty and his B-24. Set 'em up, Joe, and play your walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play your walking the floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. I'm playing E.T. and I'm gonna play him some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadours. So set 'em up, Joe, and play your walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play your walking the floor. Well, my neon neighbors, they I said, set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. The great Vern Gosdin. Guys, welcome into AJ's. We're grateful to have you with us on a Sunday afternoon now. But we've been here since 10:30 this morning, and we're going to be playing till about 1:45. And I want to make sure we're playing your favorite songs. I'm going to come around and see everybody, get to know you a little bit. Not going to harass you. We don't beg you for money like everybody else on this street. But I will have a tip jug with me. If you're having fun, throw a little love in there. It's how we almost make an honest living. But that's also how you get your request played. You can also find it on the MySet app right there. You can scan a QR code and always request it through the digital universe. It's a miracle, I swear. But welcome in. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Jason Chance, ladies and gentlemen.
Anybody here remember the late, great Johnny Paycheck? Any Johnny Paycheck fans here? All right. A few of you remember. Well, this song is called The Only Hell My Mama Ever Raised.
Tried to stop me short of stealing. I guess that's why I had to steal that car. Well, she told me not to smoke it, but I did, and it took me far away. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. Well, I rode into Atlanta, stolen tags, and almost out of gas. Get some money, lately I learned how to get it fast. Well, those neon lights was calling me, somehow I just had to get downtown. So I reached into my glove box, another liquor store down. And I sang precious memories, take me back to the good old days. I wanna hear my mama singing the Rock of Ages clip for me. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, but I turned on to the devil's ways. I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. Here we go. Well, they slapped them handcuffs on me, Lord. I'm falling to resist. And when them agents clamped them tighter, that metal bit into my wrist. And they took my belt and my billfold, my fingerprints and a profile of my face. And then they locked away the only hell my mama ever raised. And I sang precious memories, take me back to the good old days. I want to hear my mama singing the Rock of Ages clip for me. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, but I turned on to the devil's ways. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, but I turned on to the devil's ways. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised.
Yes, some late, great Johnny Paycheck for y'all. Thank you. We've done quite a bit of Merle Haggard today. We're going to do some more. A little picking song called the Working Man Blues. Well, it's a big job just getting by with the 9 kids and a wife. I've been a working man dang near all my life. Keep on working as long as my 2 hands are fit to use. And I'll do a little drinking at the tavern and cry a little bit of these working man blues. Well, I'll keep my nose to the grindstone, work hard every day. I might get a little stone on the weekend, but after I draw my pay, I'll keep on working. But that Monday morning, I'm right back with the crew. And I'll bring my beer at the tavern and sing a little bit of these working man blues. Well, sometimes I think about leaving. I'm gonna do a little bumming around. I'm gonna throw my bills out the window, catch a train to another town. Keep on working. Gotta buy my kids a brand new pair of shoes. And I'll bring my beer at the tavern and sing a little bit of these working man blues. Here come the working man. Oh, here comes Tom Killen. Oh, Tom Killen. Well, I said, hey, hey, the working man, a working man like me. I ain't never been on welfare. There's one place I won't be. I'll go back to working. I gotta buy my kids a brand new pair of shoes. And I'll drink my beer at the tavern and cry a little bit of these working man blues. I say I might tie one on here at AJ's place and sing a little bit of these working man blues. This song is for you working folks. Yeah, the mighty Merle Haggard. How about another hand for the boys in the band, y'all?
Well, the band's quit. They said, you know what, boys? If we got to deal with that hillbilly up there, we're going to quit for a minute. They get one break a day, and they work 19 hours a day. Boy, tell you what, Tom Killen's like, 19 hours, that's a short day for me. Tom gets up every morning. He works his farm. Yeah, he works my ex-wife. He does a lot of things, and then he dates two of my ex-wives. He's dated all my ex-wives, old Tom Killen has it. But the band will be right back. In the meantime, we had a couple requests to do. And I love this song right here. I'm glad to be able to do it. Some Waylon Jennings music. Anybody still love Waylon Jennings? I sure hope so. Remember, guys, you can find us on the MySet app and see our song list. And let me know what you want to hear on there. Come on in, guys.
Saw your picture in the paper. I see you've married good. And I know he can give you all the things I never could. But I know he can't give you what you need most of all. So the door is always open and lights on in the hall. Yes, the door is always open and the lights on in the hall. And you know I'll be waiting if you ever come to call. When night falls on your mansion and you're lying in his bed, when he begs you for attention, do you think of me instead? And when he reaches out to touch you, is your face turned to the wall? Well, the door is always open and the lights on in the hall. Yes, the door is always open and the lights on in the hall. And you know I'll be waiting if you ever come to call. Is always open and the lights on in the hall. And you know I'll be waiting if you ever come to call. Oh, some Waylon Jennings. That one goes out to Ashley in Kansas City. Yeah, Ashley in Kansas City. Don't know what she's doing, but she likes good music. Going through all these requests, guys, thank you so much. Here's another one we got to do for you guys. And sometimes I like to beg for encouragement. And then I don't really like attention, but I love tequila, so that's how that works. And this is one of those songs. I went to the same high school as this guy right here named Kenny Chesney. And another guy that went to that high school over in East Tennessee is a guy named Morgan Wallen. And we do some of his stuff too, just usually not in this bar. But I'm going to do this one right here, some Kenny Chesney music. Baby, here I am again, kicking dust in the wind, waiting for that sun to go down. Made it up a long drive, real bent on getting high above the lights of town. like poison in my blood. One more night to kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. "30 days and 30 nights, I've been putting up a real good fight. There were times I thought you'd win. It's so easy to forget the bitter taste that the morning left. Swore I wouldn't go back there again. But you and tequila make me crazy. Run like poison in my blood. One more night to kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. When it comes to you, all the damage I could do, always regret that do you in. You and tequila make me crazy. Run like poison in my blood. One more night to kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. Never enough. Never enough. Oh, some Kenny Chesney right there. Oh, hey. Oh my gosh, man, my MySet app is so slow on giving me some of these things because my notifications are kind of messed up. We just got a request for a song that I think was written about Tom Killen, and it's not called The Sexiest Steel Guitar Picker in Nashville. It's called Troubadour by George Strait. This one's going to go out to one of my best friends ever, and back home in East Tennessee, watching online. I reckon she's watching online instead of like spying on me through the window or something. I don't know. But this one goes out to my friend Leanne, my first ever girlfriend, Jason. I was 13. She was my first ever kiss, and now she's married to the best dude I know. Besides my dad, she's married to the best man that I know. Sorry, no offense to you, but yeah, she's married to one of my closest buddies, and that makes me so happy. I have a beautiful family, and I love that. That's what I love about playing here is we get to do a live stream, and some folks can see the old hillbilly, the old man from the mountain. And thank you, Leanne. I love you, honey. I love you. And I love old man Bells. You tell him I said what's up. And we got to catch up sometime soon. Huh? Some George Strait, ladies and gentlemen, by request. Hold on. I used to sit on my friend Shane's tailgate and drink and talk about the world and solve all of its problems, but nothing ever got accomplished there except a damn good time. Hey, Leanne, this reminds me, just remember Holston Middle School. I still feel 25. Most of the time I still raise raise a little Cain with the boys. Honky tonks and pretty women, Lord, I'm still right there with them. I'm singing above the crowd and the noise. Sometimes I feel like Jesse James, still trying to make a name, and knowing nothing's gonna change what I am. I was a young troubadour when I wrote it on the song. I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. With the truth about a mirror set up down the mirror, it don't really tell the whole truth. It don't show what's deep inside or read between the lines. It's really no reflection of my youth. And sometimes I feel like Jesse James, still trying to make a name, and knowing nothing's gonna change what I am. I was a young troubadour when I wrote it on a song. I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. I was a young troubadour when I wrote it on a song. I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. Hey, I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. Oh, so George Strait music right there. Thank you, Leanne and Shane back home. Thank you for that one. We love you. Yeah, thank you guys. We're playing to 145, whether you like it or not. Come on in. We've been saving seats for you. Get on in here. Let's have a good time. Yeah. Now, we love George Strait music. We love George Jones music, too. And Tom Killen on the pedal steel guitar played with George Jones for 30 years. And Tom, remember that time you were in Modesto, California? Yeah, well, we're going to sing a song about Modesto. Let's do it. Let's make that. We don't dance around that whole thing.
Once at the top, once at the end.
Yeah. So we're going to do some Mighty Merle Haggard. Anybody still love Merle Haggard music? We're going to do this one, though. He tells a story about being with George Jones in Modesto, California, and it's just one of the funniest stories, and I'll tell y'all one day after I have another shot of tequila. But we're going to do this one, and this is Merle Haggard about a little, I think this is a story about the jungle in Modesto, too. Remind me to stay away from Modesto. Damn. Let's do it. In downtown Modesto, I was working a holiday inn. I was sent with a gig that would last us throughout the weekend. I was singing a new song I had wrote on the way into town. That's when she came in the front door and found her a place to sit down. I knew right away that she liked the words to my song. Yeah, 'cause she's staring at my guitar as if I let my fingers too long. And she this to a girl I had seen in my dreams. But you know, lights can do wonders with makeup and faded blue jeans. And the last thing I needed was somebody messing up my mind. And so I found 100 reasons for looking away one more time. Could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with guitar, and might blow all my chances at being a big singing star. Second thought, well, never mind. Yeah, with one passing glance I could tell she was young for her age. Yeah, well, she looked a hell of a lot better at AJ's than she did at Tootsie's or the stage. And as she sipped on her wine, I could tell just the kind she would be. And somehow I knew that she was here to do bad things to me. And the last thing I needed was somebody messing up my mind. Thank you, sir. And so I found 100 reasons for looking away one more time. And she could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with guitar, and might blow all my chances at being a big singing star. Let's kick it around, huh? I was right. Yeah, she could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with guitar, and might blow all my chances at being a big singing star. Oh, somebody, Merle Haggard. Thank you. Oh, it does. Yeah, you're right. I forgot. All right. Guys, we're doing all requests today. Thank you very much for all the love you've shown us. Whether you're here in the building with us or you're just watching online, either which way, you know, it's like you're here, so we're grateful to have you. We just got a big old request for some Sturgill Simpson. Yeah, some Long White Line. Yeah, let's do it. We love this stuff. What are you doing? The next guitar prodigy in Nashville's here, ladies and gentlemen. You okay? Oh, yeah, he did. That's right. That's pretty cool. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. I need some lessons. Jason, I'd hire you, but I can't afford you. Let's do this one. Some big old requests. This one goes out to Randy Ford. Randy, thank you for being so good to us today, brother. We're going to do this one here. It is called The Long White Line by Mr. Sturgill Simpson. If you don't know Sturgill Simpson, well, you need to check him out. He's got some really cool music and some weird stuff going on, and I really dig what he does. Let's do it. I won't be around this old town anymore for a long, long time. Gonna hit the road and start looking for the end of that long white line. Hit the road and start looking for the end of that long white line.
woke up, my baby was gone. Without her, I don't need no home. Gonna hit the road and start looking for the end of that long white line. Hit the road and start looking for the end of that long white line. Went to the bank to get my dough. I don't care where I go. Push this rig till I push that girl down to my mind. If somebody wants to know what's become of this so and so, you tell them I'm somewhere looking for the end of that long white line. You tell them I'm somewhere looking for the end of that long white line. New York City on St. Joe, Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's a rig, she's a rolling and a humming, she's a doing fine. If somebody wants to know what's become of this so and so, tell them I'm somewhere looking for the end of that long white line. You can tell them I'm somewhere looking for the end of that long white line. Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's a rig, she's rolling and humming, she's doing fine. If somebody wants to know what's become of this so and so, tell them I'm somewhere looking for the end of that long white line. You can tell them I'm somewhere looking for the end of that long white line. I won't be round this old town anymore for a long, long time. Gonna hit the road and start looking for the end of that long white line. Gonna hit the road and start looking for the end of that long white line. Make some noise for this band up here. Thank you. Big old Sturgill Simpson request. Sorry. What do y'all think about Tom Killen on the pedal steel guitar over there? I think he's pretty damn handsome. Matter of fact, the legend of his handsomeness goes around this town. When I showed up here, they said, "Hey, you know about Tom Killen, right?" I said that he's a great pedal steel player, played with George Jones for 30 years. And they go, "Yeah, that, but do you also know what he's known as?" I said, "The great pedal steel player, played with George Jones for 30 years. They go, "No, he did that, but no. He's known as the Richard Gere of the steel guitar, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tom Killen." I'll tell you, Richard Gere should be so lucky. Let me tell you what, Tom. Come on in, guys. We're saving seats for everybody. Welcome into AJ's Good Time Bar. Somebody give me a yeehaw. That was somebody. Now, everybody give me a hell yeah. That wasn't quite everybody. We're getting it. Won't wake you up. Now, somebody get my friend Tom or Jason a shot. They're going to need it. They're going to need it to get through the rest of this. I'm doing it? Or you're, hey. I can't help when we showed up on Family Day, man. All right, now we're open for requests. Let me double check the mic set. It is my birthday, so in the middle of everything, I've got like 1,000 texts coming in, My mom's called me 3 times from jail today. I don't know, they get an opportunity to do that, I guess, on special occasions. All right, we do not have any requests as of now on the MySet app.
Miss Alyssa, if you would you bring him a shot of tequila? Just put it on my tab, please. Happy birthday, brother.
Yeah, thank you. It is, Jason, thank you for contributing to my problems. I love that you wear a Guns N' Roses shirt to the most country bar on Broadway.
The great enabler I am.
Yeah, he is. He is great at something. Uh-oh. How can we help you, sir? Oh. Are you threatening me with a good time? Where are you from? California. Well, welcome to the United States. California, we're grateful to have you. Do you have a favorite Merle Haggard song? We know about 30 of them or more. Probably not that one, though. We already did Working Man. Let's do this one. If you don't like it, we'll do another one. Ooh, we can do that one too. Let's do this one, and then we'll get back to you. California, also the home of Merle Haggard, born in a boxcar in Bakersfield. Let's do this one. You like that one okay? The fighting side of me? Jason Chance has 2 sides, the pretty side and the prettier side. You're a handsome guy, Jason, that's what you will. Tom Killen's got 2 sides, the fighting side and the fighting side. Just matters which side you're on, you're gonna fight no matter what. Let's do it, some mighty Merle Haggard for our friends from California. Thank you. I hear people talking bad about the way we have to live here in this country, harping on the wars we fight and talking about the way things ought to be. Well, I don't mind them switching sides and standing up for something they believe in. When they're running down this country, man, they're walking on the fighting side of me. They're walking on the fighting side of me, running down the way of life, our fighting men have fought and died to keep. If you don't love it, leave it, let this song I'm singing be a warning. If you're running down this country, man, you're walking on the fighting side of me. I read about some squirrely guy who says he just don't believe in fighting. I wonder how long the rest of us can count on being free. They love our milk and honey, but they preach about some other way of living. And when they're running down this country, man, they're walking on the fighting side of me. Yeah, they're walking on the fighting side of me, running down the way of life our fighting men have fought and died to keep. If you don't love it, leave it, let this song I'm singing be a warning. If you're running down this country horse, you're walking on the fighting side of me. Yeah, they're walking on the fighting side of me, running down the way of life our fighting men have fought and died to keep. Well, if you don't love it, leave it, let this song I'm singing be a warning. You're running down my country, man, you're walking on the fighting side of me. Oh, thank you. Some Merle Haggard for our friends from California right there. Yeah, thank you. Hey guys, how are you doing? I have that same hat at home, but you look so much prettier in it than I do, I promise. That's a cowgirl. Where are y'all from? Just walked in. Jacksonville. That's best part of South Georgia. Florida man's over here already. He's from South Florida, so you can't trust him. But Jason, I didn't get that tequila, did I? I was gonna do a holler and swaller, but I didn't get it. Good. Good to see everybody, and it's great to be seen by folks of your stature, I'll tell you what. Checking to make sure we don't have any requests on. Oh, what? I think I got something. No, I don't think so. It's not coming through if I did. Let's do it. Let's do some Waylon Jennings. Anybody still love Waylon Jennings besides me? I do. Jason said somebody on the Facebook machine wanted to hear Lonesome, Ornery, and Mean, so we're going to do it. Come on in. Now, we do cater to everybody in here. First and foremost, we want to make sure you guys are having a good time here at the Good Time Bar, at AJ's Good Time Bar. But second, we got to make sure that the folks watching online, that they're having fun. But the most important thing, Tom, is we're capitalists. And when people pay us to play a song, guess what we do? We play it, by golly. And if they pay me to tell bad jokes, I'm going to do it. Here it goes right here, some Waylon Jennings by request. On a Greyhound bus, well, Lord, I'm traveling this morning. I'm going to Shreveport and down to New Orleans. Been traveling these highways. I'm into doing things my way. It's been making me lonesome, ornery and mean. And with her hair was jet black, and her name was Codeine. Lord, she was the cream of a basic street queen. She got tired of that snowy white dream, and she started looking lonesome, ornery and mean. Y'all listen up now. Well, then we got together and we cashed in our sweets. Gave 'em to a beggar who was mumbling in the street. As though escaping from his snowy white dream. He's born looking lonesome, ornery and mean. And I'm down in this valley where the wheels turn so low. At dawn I pray to the Lord of my soul. I pray to the Lord now to ride by me. I'm tired of feeling lonesome, ornery and mean. Take us home. by request, y'all. Thank you. Thank you very much. Look at that. At least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 10 claps, Jason. What do y'all think about Mr. Jason Chance on the lead guitar right there? And what about Tom Killen on the pedal steel guitar and on 3 of my ex-wives? I'll tell you what. Speaking of Tom Killen, ladies and gentlemen, somebody asked him the other day what that thing is, and he told him it was a cheese slicer. And I've never known that somebody could play a cheese slicer as good as you, Tom. I'll tell you what, he's the best damn cheese slicer player I've ever met. That's Tom Killen right there, ladies and gentlemen. I know you love him. We all love him.
Deluxe.
Yeah, deluxe. Well, let's do this with Tom. I think you start this next song out. It's a Marshall Tucker band for you. Moved our family away from our Carolina home. Had dreams about the West and started to roam. 6 long months on a dust-covered trail. They say heaven's at the end, but so far it's been hell. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Dance-off girls were the evening tree. Empty cartridge and bloodline, the gutters of the street. Men were shot down for the sake of fun, or just to hear the noise of their 44 guns. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. We were digging and sifting from 5 to 5, selling everything we found just to stay alive. Gold flowed free like the whiskey in the bars. Sinning was a big thing, Lord, and Satan was a star. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Now my widow, she weeps by my grave. Tears flow free for her man she couldn't save. Shot down in cold blood by uncarried fame. All for useless and no good, worthless flame. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Waiting for me there. Waiting for me there. Oh, the Marshall Tucker band right there. Thank you. Thank you guys. welcome into AJ's Good Time Bar. Who's having a good time so far? Let's have a great one. We're all going to Chattahoochee and chill right here back in the early 90s with this one. But we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars, dream about women. I never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Oh, way down under on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living, little about love. Two shots for the band. Oh, that's right. I'm Alan Jackson. Uh-oh. Watch out. Slam dunk, shack attack. How may we help you? Damn right. Are you from Georgia? Damn right. What part of Georgia are you from? Athens, Georgia. That's redneck Grease. We can do those for you. Tom Killen says that he had an experience with George Jones in Athens once. A club called the Ponderosa. Has anybody ever heard of that before? So he wanted slow hand, do that in F, and then two tone to home.
Slow hand in F.
Man, I'm sorry, guys. My allergies are killing
From
me.
the 6.
Oh man, I've got one side of my nose has been stopped up all day. I feel like I'm singing through my eyeballs today. You know? So yeah, big old request. This goes out to Athens, Georgia, right here. Wanted some slow hand and some Mark Chestnut, and we can do it. When you slam dunk Shack Attack $20 in there, we're gonna get to it. And we got a request coming in on my set as well. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. We gotta do some dust on the bottle here in just a minute. All right, here you go. So Conway Twitty, I'm sorry, I get them confused all the time. It's called Slow Hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
As the midnight moon was drifting through the lazy sway of the trees, I saw a look in your eyes, looking into the night, not seeing what you wanted to see. Well, darling, don't say a word. I've already heard what your body's saying to mine. You're tired of fast moves, you've got a slow move on your mind. You want a man with a slow hand. You want a lover with an easy touch. You want somebody who will spend some time, not come and go in a heated rush. Baby, believe me, I understand. When it comes to love, you want a slow hand. Thank you guys so much. On shallow ground and no one around, and a blanket of stars in our eyes. Yeah, we're drifting free like two lost leaves on the lazy sway of the night. Well, darling, don't say a word. I've already heard what your body's saying to mine. You're tired of all right and you want all night. I've got time. You've got a man with a slow hand. Thank you, sir. You've got a lover with an easy touch. You've got somebody who will spend some time and not come and go in some heated rush. Baby, believe me, I understand. When it comes to love, you want a slow hand. You've got a lover with an easy touch. You've got somebody who will spend some time with you, baby, not come and go in a heated rush. Baby, believe me, I understand. When it comes to love, you want a slow hand. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Oh, Jason, there's that tequila. That's that tequila I never knew I needed so bad, Cliff. It's my birthday, and I will black out if I want to. I've been about to sneeze for the last 3 songs. If I sneeze, don't take it personally. I'm not allergic to you. I'm just allergic to everything right now, apparently. Well, let's all raise our drinks together, or not. If you can't raise your drinks, damn it, you're going to have to raise your kids right. You can't do both. On the count of 3, everybody holler, yee-haw, then swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler. Yee-haw, and swaller. Cheers, y'all. All right, here's probably the second or third saddest song we've done today. It's a Mark Chestnut by request. This is a great 90s country song featuring Mr. Tom Killen on a pedal steel. We've got this one for our friends from Athens, and then we've got to do some Dust on the Bottle. Sure feels good to come in here and just pull up a seat. A frosty mug of a cool one helps to beat the heat. Yeah, these old dog days of summer, Lord, I'll be glad when they're gone. It's too hot to fish, too hot for golf, and too cold at home. That baseball game on TV takes me back when I was a kid. We proudly wore those uniforms just like the Dodgers did. Yeah, we won a few and lost a few, and for me, it still goes on. Too hot to fish, too hot for golf, and too cold at home. Well, I only came for one or two, but I may stay for three. If that good-looking thing in the corner keeps smiling back at me, it's so easy not to care about what's right or what is wrong. And it's too hot to fish, too hot for golf, and too cold at home. Well, I only came for one or two, but I may stay for three. If that good-looking thing in the corner is smiling back at me, it's so easy not to care about what's right and what is wrong. It's too hot to fish, too hot for golf, and too cold at home. Too hot to fish, it's too hot for golf, and too cold at home. Oh, thank you. So Mark Chestnut by request. What a great song. The great Tom Killen playing on that one. And then we have a big old request on the MySet app. Thank you so much, Mr. Ford, Randy Ford, being good to us today. He wants some Dust on the Old Bottle. We're going to do some David Lee Murphy, 90s country. Athens, thank you. Thank you to the folks watching online. We got about 35 minutes left with you. For something we can play for you, let us know. Creole Williams lived down a dirt road, made homemade wine like nobody I know. Dropped by one Friday night and said, "Can you help me, Creole? Got a little girl waiting on me and I want to treat her right." He said, "Got what you need, son," as he stepped down in the cellar, reached through the cobwebs and he turned on a light and said, "Might be a little dust on the bottle, but don't let it fool you about what's inside. There might be a little dust on the bottle. It's one of those things, gets sweeter with time." She was sitting in the porch swing as I pulled in her driveway. My old heart was racing as she climbed inside. Pulled over there real close and we drove down Lake Road and watched the sun fade in that big red sky. I reached down to the front seat and said, now here's something special. Just been waiting for a night like tonight. There might be a little dust on the bottom. Don't let it fool you about what's inside. Thank you. Might be a little dust on the bottom. It's one of those things that gets sweeter with time. You're still with me. We made some memories. After all these years, there's one thing I find. Some say good love is like a fine wine, keeps getting better as years go by. Oh, might be a little dust on the bottle. Don't let it fool you about what's inside. There might be a little dust on the bottle. It's one of those things that gets sweeter with time. Might be a little dust on the bottle. Don't let it fool you about what's inside. There might be a little dust on the bottle. It's one of those things that gets sweeter with time. I don't let it fool you. Oh, so David Lee Murphy, thank you, Randy. That one went out to you on the My Set app. Thank you very much. All right, folks in the back, it's up to you. Or Jacob. You just say some rock and roll nonsense. We're not allowed to play your favorite stuff here, man. One day you'll grow up and like country music. Oh.
Hi, Jory.
Good morning. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, we don't have any requests right now. And when you leave it up to me, it's going to probably be Waylon Jennings or Merle Haggard. Maybe some George Strait. It's probably going to be some of that. Judith, if you're watching on Facebook and you know Mark, I know, man. Mark's got the best view in the house of me, and he does a great job. She said hi, though, Mark. You want to say hi back? He said hi, Judith. Here goes. Some Merle Haggard music. Uh-oh. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that so much. Hey, Alyssa, after you serve them, I'm going to do a tequila just so I don't have to worry about things so much. don't hang on the same nail too long. My ears can't stand to hear that same old song. I don't leave the highway long enough to bog down in the mud. I've got rambling fever in my blood. I caught this rambling fever long ago. I first heard a lonesome whistle blow, and if someone said I ever gave a damn, they damn sure told you wrong. I've had rambling fever all along. Rambling fever, kind that can be measured by degrees. Rambling fever, there ain't no kind of cure for my disease. There's times I'd like to bed down on a sofa and let some pretty lady rub my back, and spend the early morning drinking coffee and talking about when I'll be coming back. Yeah, but I don't let no woman tie me down, and I never get too old to get around. I wanna die along the highway and rot away like some old highline pole. Rest this rambling fever in my soul. Rambling fever, kind that can be measured by degrees. Rambling fever, there ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Let's treat the symptoms in. Rambling fever, kind that can be measured by degrees. Rambling fever, there ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Well, there ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Thank you, sir. Oh, the mighty Merle Haggard, right? Well, I'm drinking tequila, and I'm gonna. Tom, you're wearing a shirt that has tequila written literally on it. Well, no, you know, you just need to keep me with these. I don't need the shirt. I just need the tequila. Yeah. Hey, you know what, Tom? It takes a lot of alcohol to get a man to get to this point in his life. I'm gonna tell you something, and I know you understand that. Yeah, let's do some George Jones. I want to do the brunette in my bed. What is it? Well, guys, we're grateful to have you with us, whether you're here in the building, whether you're watching from the stratosphere or the miracle of Facebook machine. We are grateful to have you paying attention and having a good time, because that's what it's all about. We're not here to play my favorite songs or any of that. We want to play your favorite songs. But when I've got Tom Killen with me, first off, I'm always nervous because I'm like, most importantly, it's the Richard Gere, the steel guitar, and you're always nervous to have a handsome man on stage with you. Second, I want to make sure that he knows that he's been dating 2 or 3 of my ex-wives lately, and I always think, man, what did you do that I couldn't do, Tom? And I can't say it in public, but not only that, but he plays a hell of a steel guitar, and he can play your heartstrings. That's living proof.
But he played with George Jones for 30 years. Let's do one by a great George Jones. It is called the Corvette song. Tom, don't fuck this up. Everybody's listening.
Do what? You gotta think about how to do it. Yeah, I can do it. I know.
It was over here on me for
I know.
20 minutes. All right, here we go. And keep those requests coming. If you're watching, you can do it on the MySet app. There's a QR codes out yonder. You can scan them, and it'll show you our song list. You can choose from that, or you can ask us to play whatever the hell you want us to try, as long as it's country or sounds country. That's the rule. We're not allowed to play rock and roll or pop music here. Good morning, sir. Ryan, good to see you, buddy. Well, I stopped off at a quick sack for some beer and cigarettes. The old man took my money and stared at my Corvette. Said I had one like a son, 1963. Till the man down at the bank took her from me. Well, she was harder than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Long lead, every young man's dream, if you turn every head in town. She was built, if on as she handled, son, I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Well, let's drive it around. Handed him my case and said, here, we'll take her for a spin. The old man scratched his head and then he looked at me and grinned. He said, son, I don't think you understand. Hell, it ain't the car I want. It's the brunette in your vet that turns me on. That one was harder than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Long lead, every young man's dream, if she turned every head in town. She was built and fun and she handled son. I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Automatic, she was harder than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Long lead, every young man's dream, and she turned every head in town. She was built, Devon, and she handled son, and I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Oh, so George Jones featuring Mr. Tom Killen. Yeah, Tom, did you ever play that song with George Jones? I watched a clip of that the other night, and I don't think Jones ever knew he was there. It was one. I think it was one of the farm aides. Yeah, it was one of the farm aides, and Jones. I knew it because his hair was up here like this. And Tom told me. Yeah, Tom told me. He said, if you saw Jones, that was a good sign that he might make the show if you saw him at all. But if you saw him and his hair was at all messed up, even one strand out of place, you knew it was going to be bad. But sometimes his hair would be going like this, right? And then you knew, oh hell, let's hold on. Yeah. So I was watching a clip of Farm Aid the other day from like 86, probably 87, something like that, maybe. I don't know. 85. Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember. But I could see his hair was messed up. And that's when he was just up there, and he was like, well, let's drive it around for a minute, you know, like just, and I just thought it was great. I always think about you when I see those. And you're sitting there with your mustache. Tom Killen had a mustache. It was wonderful. It was like 70s amateur video kind of mustache that he had, and it looked so good. I wish you'd grow it back, Tom. Why don't you grow the mustache back? I don't know how to say prawn, you know. I gotta say, be careful the way I word things around here. There's children about. But welcome into AJ's Good Time Bar. If there's something you want to hear, make sure you let us know. Or you can come flirt with Tom Killen, and he'll make sure we play it. I don't think we have any requests lined up. We got about 15 minutes left with you guys. And I'll tell you what, it's been a fun time so far, and we want to make sure we finish strong. So if there's something you want to hear, you make sure and let us know. All right, we're going to do the feel-good song of the summer. I wanted to do it. Well, no, I'm never miserable on tequila. I would never, if I felt sorry for myself, I would never drink tequila. I would go drink gin. Come on in, guys. We're singing a sad song, but not all of them are sad. Some of them are even sadder. Memories and drinks don't mix too well. Get records don't play those wedding bells. Looking at the world through the bottom of a glass, all I see is a man who's fading fast. Tonight I need that woman again. What I'd give for my baby to just walk in. Sit down beside me, say it's alright. Take me home, make sweet love to me tonight. Here I am again, mixing misery and gin, sitting with all my friends and I'm talking to myself. Looks like I'm having a good time, and who can tell that this honky-tonk heaven makes you feel like hell. I light a lonely woman's cigarette. We start talking about things we wanna forget. Her life story and mine are the same. We both lost someone and we only had ourselves to blame. Here I am again, mixing misery and gin, sitting with all my friends and I'm talking to myself. Looks like I'm having a good time, but any fool can tell that this honky-tonk heaven makes you feel like hell. Thank you. Listen, they liked it back there. Did you hear those claps? I don't know if they liked it or they just glad it ended. Thank you, Hoss.
Barefoot blue jeans.
Barefoot blue jeans. The other's the other. If you're dreaming now, double wide dress and
Oh, we got no
Where are you from, man? Florida. Hey, what part of Florida? Tampa. Well, we got South Florida man right here on the drums. I was incarcerated for a little while over in West Palm Beach County. Yep. Let's do this one. He asked for some Soggy Bottom Boys. He asked for a Jake Owen song that I didn't know. But he asked for Jake Owen. I got to tell you something, man. Jake Owen is a great guy, and he's a great guy. He's a great writer. I think he's a hell of a talent, and I really like a lot of his music. I just didn't know the ones that you mentioned, but I know a few of his songs, but none of those. We can do a different Jake Owen song, or we can do the Soggy Bottom Boys. Which one do you want? All right, Soggy Bottom. This was originally done by the Carter brothers, man. Well, it was, it wasn't George Clooney, I promise you that. But, either one. Record, let's do F. Let's do E. So, yeah, Dan Tyminski did this, and people thought it was George Clooney, and originally he was supposed to do it in the movie. And he got there, and they go, no. Once he had sang a few times, once he had sang it a few times, they're like, no, we can't do this. This is not going to work. He really thought he was doing something good, and they were like, no, man, it's so bad. But he was so good, he knew the song so well because he had already tried to record it that it looks like he was actually singing it. But a guy named Dan Tyminski, who's a hell of a bluegrass singer and player, is actually the one that did it. And it goes something like this, huh? In constant sorrow all through his day, I am a man of constant sorrow. I see trouble all my day. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I here on earth I found.
meet you on God's golden shore.
Oh, big old request for that one. Thank you, sir. Fly. We got time for one more song, ladies and gentlemen. 2 if we hurry. You let us know if you have any requests out there. I don't think we do. If I'm not getting my notification, so I got to keep refreshing it. I don't think we have any. Remember, guys, it's always, always, always cool to tip the band, but never, ever, ever, ever cool to tip cattle. So if you got something you want to hear, let us know. Or if you just want to support live music, thank you. Yes, you tipped us earlier. How may we help you, sir? John? Not really, man. I'm going to be honest. Every time we do it, we mess it up. I'm just going to tell you the truth. I mess it up every time. I love doing Paradise and some of that stuff, but I always mess it up with the band, I'll be honest. I'll do that. I'll tell you what, I'll do Paradise after this next one. I'll do it acoustic. I think that's the best way. Then you guys can tear it out. So let's do I've Always Been Crazy, and we're done, and then I'll do Paradise. So here's what we got. We've got a Waylon Jennings song and then a John Prine song. That's how it's going to go. Thank y'all very much. I've always been crazy with the trouble that it's put me through. Been busted for things that I didn't do. I can't say I'm proud of all of the things that I've done, but I can't say I've never intentionally hurt anyone. I've always been different with one foot over the line, winding up somewhere with one step ahead or behind. It ain't been so easy, but I guess I shouldn't complain. I've always been crazy and it's kept me from going insane. Well, beautiful lady, are you sure that you understand the chances you're taking loving a free living man? Are you really sure you really want what you see? Be careful of something that's just what you want it to be. Y'all can come in. You don't have to stand out yonder. That's Mr. Jason Chance on the lead guitar. I think he does a great job. Now, we had a young man tip the band, and he said, could you please play a John Prine song? I said, yes, but we're out of time. The band's going to tear down. I'm going to do a John Prine number for him called Paradise. It's one of my favorite songs. And guys, remember, we make a living out of this tip jug. If you've had a good time today, throw some love in there and let us know what we can do to make sure you have a great afternoon. And if anybody wants to buy me a shot of tequila, I am okay with that. John Prine by request. I was a child, my family would travel Western Kentucky where my parents were born. A backwards old town that's often remembered. So many times that my memories are worn. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody Coltrane, it took it away. Sometimes we would travel right down the Green River, and an old prison down by Adriel, where the air smelled like snakes and we'd shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles was all we would kill. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, and by the Green River where paradise lay? Sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled it away. Well, the coal company came with the world's biggest shovel. They tortured the timber and they stripped all the land. They dug for their coal till the land was forsaken. They rode it all down as the progress of man. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Sorry, my son, yeah, you're too late in asking. Thank you. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. I let my ashes float down the Green River, then my soul rolled up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise waiting. I'm miles away from wherever I am. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. So John Prine by request. Thank you guys. That's it for us. We have a great band coming up. We got Wild Bill coming up, and I love these guys. You're going to love them too. They play all the good rockabilly, all the good country music. So stick around right here at AJ's. Thanks again for hanging out with us. Remember, guys, kindness and gratitude still matter in this world. Please, please be good. Be kind to our bartender right there. That's Miss Alyssa. Please be good to her. And be good to yourselves and be good to one another. There are enough assholes to go around as it is. So thank you guys very much, and we'll see you soon here at AJ's.